Hello, this is Youngsu Sin. We studied semiconductor make technology. Today is the first review time in the last class. I reviewed about basic physics in the last class. Electronic component divided into two groups. For example, passive or active component. Electronic devices are composed of like capacitors, resistance, or diodes, and transistors. When we create a semiconductor, we use conductor, semiconductor, and insulator to create a semiconductor. We use silicon when making semiconductor because there is a lot of silicon on Earth. Every 18 months, the aggregate density of semiconductors doubles is Moore's rule. Electronic devices, for example transistor, is composed of source, gate, drain. It is top view this image and side view this image. In ideal transistor like switch, VDS equal 1 and 0 is on current and no off current. But this image is not real. This image is not ideal. It is real transistor. This is Moore's rule, Moore's law. Let's look at the energy bands. Conduction band is 0 to 0 degrees absolute temperature. That is the lowest energy level. The valence band has many electrons. The forbidden band does not have energy level. It's band gap. When the temperature changes, there is a probability that the electrons can move. Fermi level is the probability that the electron exists. Like it is curved in the middle of band gap. Combining three groups of atoms and silicon reduce electrons and creating holes and lowering the Fermi level. When combined with 5 groups of atoms and silicon, the electrons is high and it is called doping, and the Fermi level is up. We divide material into structure. Crystalline is regular. Polycrystalline is regular but fragment. Last, amorphous is not regular. Crystalline is the best mobility. Next, polycrystalline, last, amorphous. This image is silicon wafer process. When depends on carriers, we can divide N-type semiconductor and P-type semiconductor. It is classified. It is the diode band diagram. In thermal equilibrium, there is no reason for carrier to move. In the forward bias, electrons tend to move and diffusion happens, but reverse bias gives rise to barrier, so carrier rarely moves and the current does not flow.